Alright, what is up everybody? If you don't already know who I am, my name is Carlos, and today we're going to be going over the 5 things that I love about my 2003 Mustang Mach 1. Let's get it. And before I begin, I just want to start off by saying that these 5 things that I love about my Mustang are only going to be about my Mach 1, this one right here. Not about any other Mach 1 or Mach 1s in general, just about my Mach 1. So if you see something that you don't like, it's not pertaining to your Mustang, it's pertaining to my Mustang right here. So let's get started with number 1. So this list is in no specific order, but we'll go ahead and start with number 1, and that being that it's a manual. So before this, I've driven nothing but automatics. My last car was a 1999 V6 automatic.
1999 V6 automatic.
Which I know, but luckily I upgraded to this 32 valve V8 Mustang Mach 1, and it's awesome. So I learned to drive manual the first 3 days that I bought this car, and it's so much fun, especially shifting through gears, going to school or anywhere like that. And the best part is downshifting. I learned to downshift pretty easily, and it's so much fun. But of course, if you do it wrong, then you can mess up the transmission and the engine. But once you learn how to do it properly, it's really cool. And it's also pretty cool if you have someone in the passenger seat and you're just driving manual. You just feel like the coolest person in the world. So if you don't drive manual, if you drive an automatic, what are you doing? Go buy a manual car and start learning. It's so much fun, and I definitely recommend it to anybody out there. So the second item on my list is I love the fact that my Mach 1 is a 4 valve per cylinder, unlike the regular GTs that are 2 valve per cylinder. And the reason that I love this so much is because before I actually bought this Mach 1, I was actually looking to buy a 99 through 04 Mustang GT. I didn't think that I would find a Mach 1 in this price range or anything like that, so that's why I was limiting my search to the 99 through 04 GTs. But luckily I found this Mach 1 and I love it. I mean, the 4 valves produce a whole lot more power, and they're a whole lot easier to make power out of. Plus, it's so much cooler to say that you have a 4 valve. And while we already have the hood open, I want to go ahead and go on to the third item on this list, which is this shaker scoop. So the reason that I love this shaker scoop so much is because that they're only on the Mach 1s. So the Terminator Cobras, they have their supercharger. The GTs, they have their fake hood scoops. And the Mach 1s, they have this cool shaker scoop. And it's pretty cool when I'm driving to school or anything like that, and you kind of see it shaking. It doesn't really shake that much on low RPMs or when I'm just cruising on the streets, but when you really step on the gas, that's when you really see it move. It doesn't shake around like that, but it definitely shakes around, and it's pretty entertaining to watch. And also comparing these to the regular 2 valves, I know it may seem like I'm hating on the 2 valves, but I'm just using them as an example. So if you have a 2 valve, don't get butthurt over this video. So the 2 valves don't have a shaker scoop, they have a hood scoop. So I believe it's 2001 through 2004, that's when they have the hood scoop. I think 99 through 01, that's when they just had the flat layer hood scoop. So they have these, and they're all actually fake, and they have these inserts right here which makes them seem real, but they're not. So the Mach 1 is the only new wedge that has a functional hood scoop, which is pretty cool. So number 4 on this list is the fact that when I bought this Mach 1, it had 36,000 original miles and only had 1 previous owner, which means that I'm the 2nd owner, and I love that. Since there was only 1 previous owner, that means that he really basically didn't do any modifications to the car. So it's basically 100% completely stock. Well, not anymore, but when I bought it, it was. So when I bought it, it was raised up. It didn't have the gloss black roof rack, and it didn't have the tinted windows. So being that it's completely stock, I'm able to do whatever I want with it. So basically I have a blank canvas with this car. So I mean, the possibilities are endless. And so if I would have bought the Mach 1 with 2 or 3 previous owners, they probably would have modded it just a little bit, but it wouldn't have been as fun. And when I was looking for a car, I did want a car as close to stock as possible. And I'm sure a lot of car enthusiasts can relate with me. They would like a stock car because then they basically make the car their own, and that's what I love about this, that it's 100% stock and it's 1 previous owner. And last but not least, the 5th thing on this list is the fact that it's azure blue. So I know a lot of y'all who are familiar with the Mach 1s know that azure blue is not an uncommon color in the Mach 1 scene. If you were to see a Mach 1, it's probably going to be azure blue. So there's nothing special about this, but to me it's special because my last Mustang was a black Mustang, and I was trying to go for the whole Batman blacked out theme, and it didn't really work out as well. I mean, it wasn't really as cool. I feel like the murdered look is kind of played out. So coming to a color like Azure Blue, it's definitely a lot more unique, especially when you're driving out and you see this bright blue color. It definitely stands out in a crowd full of cars. So especially when I'm picking up my sister from school and all you see is a wave of mom cars, dad cars, you see black cars, white cars, but you don't see any Azure Blue colors, which is where I step up and I seem like the cool guy. So it's definitely unique to me, but it's not unique to the Mach 1 scene. So Azure Blue, it pops out and it's super awesome and I love it. So that concludes the 5 things that I love about my 2003 Mustang Mach 1. And I'm sure that there are several things that I forgot to mention or forgot to list out, but those are the 5 main things that I love about my 2003 Mach 1. And I'm sure to a lot of people, this list may seem kind of basic or not unique in any way, but coming from a 1999 Mustang V6 to a 2003 Mustang Mach 1, these items like the Azure Blue, the manual, the 32 valve, those are kind of special to me and unique to me, so that's why I love it so much. And I love this car from the front to the rear. But of course there are several stock things that have to go and are going to be changed, and that's going to be in the next video, so make sure to watch out for that. But until then, make sure to drop a comment letting me know what you guys thought. If there's anything that you love about your new edges that I did not mention, feel free to drop a comment. I always love to hear what you guys think, and I'm always responding to comments or DMs on Instagram. So don't be afraid to let me know what you guys thought. And make sure to like the video, share it with your friends, and make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you on the next episode. Peace!